This video covers a few ways to save web pages. One way to save a web page, especially if you're going to keep the files to yourself and not really need to transfer them to someone else over email, is to just right-click, Save As, and then choose your location where you want to save the web page and just click Save. When you do that, it will appear as a file here and then a group of files in a folder. And both of these are required to view the web page properly. If you're going to be sending these through email or USB, it's a good idea to zip these. So you select all of them, you right click, and then send to compressed zipped folder. That will create a zip folder, and essentially it's going to be one file. Now that created the folder on my other screen, but this is going to be a zip file that you can send as an attachment in an email. The size of these files can be too large sometimes, and it's kind of cumbersome to send through email this way, but it is possible. Now, another way to do this and only have one file is to go up here to the top right to where you see the three dots. When I was back in the 1990s using a computer, this whole menu was a file menu, and it was available and always visible in the browser. But these days, that's been relegated to these little three dots here. And this is true with Chrome, Edge, or pretty much any browser. Click on the three dots, click Print, and then you can choose Microsoft Print to PDF and make sure it's color, then more settings. Make sure you check headers and footers, background graphics. The header and the footer will put a timestamp as well as a URL or a link or location where you got the this print from. That way, the person you're transferring the file to can go back and see the original web page as well. And the background graphic simply prints all the images. And another way to save a web page is to use an extension, and my favorite is the Go Full Page extension. When clicking on this extension here, it saves the page, and you can choose to either download the PDF like this or download the image file. And if you pay for the extension, there are more options, but you can use it for free. You get extensions for browsers by going to the Chrome Web Store. If you're using Edge, Microsoft will ask you if you want to go to the Microsoft Edge extension store instead. Either one works for Edge because Edge can install Google Chrome extensions as well. So it really doesn't matter which one you go to, whether you're using Chrome or Edge browser. Um, Chrome Chrome store extension works for both. And there it is, Chrome Web Store is what you want. And then extensions. And there is the extension there. And there are several like this, but Go Full Page is my favorite. It doesn't have any ads. It's completely free, and you have the option to pay for it for more features. So that's a few ways to save web pages, and I hope that helps.